So how long have you been teaching and what topics and grade level do you teach?
I've been teaching for 30 years. I had some time at the university and 20 at the high school level. So at ninth through 12th graders, French and German, but primarily German.
And how have you adapted to online learning?
I think I've adapted well. I'm not sure my students agree. I'm not so technologically savvy, but I'm not frustrated. So I would consider that an okay adaptation.
And how do you think online learning is impacting students' education?
I don't think it's a tremendous boost to their education, but I also don't think that's a priority right now. And I was hoping to read something from our superintendent that I thought was really pertinent to our times. So I need to click out really quick and go there. Health before homework, family before frustration, learning before letter grades. So that's pretty much the philosophy I've adopted as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. And how are you preparing for the possibility of this continuing for the rest of the school year?
So prepare for the worst, hope for the best. We've actually been encouraged to not plan way far ahead because of the uncertainty, and we don't want to have wasted work. And because things are continually changing, maybe we've left out a detail, or we find a site isn't any longer safe, or I don't know. In any case, we just do 1 week at a time.
Absolutely. And what sort of resources have you been given to help you establish online curriculum?
I don't know that we've been given any specifically to now, and that's okay. You know, various workshops you attend over the years, you collect things and you make friends with colleagues in other places. And so there's always this networking opportunity. I don't feel ill prepared for this. I feel like I just get to practice things that otherwise I don't have time for.
Awesome. And what resources are offered to students having a difficult time with online learning?
So I'm not entirely sure how you mean that. If you mean resources as far as students with accommodations, I'm not entirely familiar with that. We loop in with the special education department and they handle aspects and we handle aspects. Sorry, restate the question, please.
So, what resources are offered to students having a difficult time with online learning?
Okay, so if the difficulty surrounds not having access to a computer or internet, computers have been checked out to students and there's still more that can be checked out. And the district has also purchased hotspots. So if your connectivity isn't great, you can pick up one of these subscriptions. I'm not even sure how it's done, but the district has worked that out.
Awesome. And are counselors and things available for students that normally would be in physical school as well?
I'm not certain how that works. What we do if we have a concern of student voices, a concern that's beyond our content area and academic scope, we refer these students to a group email that is called Hellgate Cares, and that loops in counselors and other support staff.
Awesome. And do you feel like the school system's response to the virus has been appropriate?
I feel like it's been incredibly appropriate. I feel, and maybe I'm a bit spoiled being both parent and a teacher, so I get the faculty updates as well as the parent updates, and I really appreciate that they're concise. They're not too frequent and overwhelming, but they're super informative at the same time.
Okay, awesome. That's all my questions. Thank you so much.
Okay, have fun with your project. Thanks for asking me.
Thank you. Bye, Fran.
Cheers.